My name is Aileen Marie Voluntarioso from BPAC 2021, and my topic is reward, incentives, benefits, and separation of employees. Reason for employee separation. There are really only two reasons for employees to leave a job. They are asked to leave or they leave voluntarily. There are very different ways to handle voluntary and involuntary termination. In some cases, the manager is very involved with the process, but in the other cases, separation or termination is managed by human resources. Insider put together a list of some of the most common things managers do that make good employees quit. The first is voluntary separation. Why would an employee leave their job? The most obvious reason is that the employee is ready to retire. But the fact is that there are as many reasons for quitting as there are employees. Sometimes poor management can be the reasons your employees are walking out the door. In many cases, managers can make changes to improve the situation and help employees make the decision to stay. In other cases, though it makes sense to say goodbye. And voluntary separation po, ito yung kagustuhan mo na mag-retire sa trabaho dahil may reasons ka kung bakit mo gusto mag-retire. Katulad ng gusto mo na magpahinga sa trabaho kasi unhealthy na yung health mo, or di kaya mababa ang pasahod ng management. Kung kaya't ay voluntary separation ay ang kagustuhan na mag-retire sa trabaho kasi hindi nga siya, kasi nga mababa ang pasahod ng management. And the next is involuntary termination. The word termination sounds unpleasantly like extermination, but of course it simply means that an employee has been asked to leave the job. There are two general reasons for termination: layoffs and firing. When employees are laid off, they are being asked to leave because their position will no longer exist, but they have done nothing personally to deserve termination. When employee is fired, it is for cause meaning that something they did or didn't do led to being fired. Involuntary termination. Ang involuntary termination po ay tumutukoy sa pagpapalis sa trabaho dahil sa mga action o desisyon ng employer at hindi ng empleyado. Hindi ito pinapasimulan ng mga action ng empleyado at handa pa rin sila at kanyang magtrabaho. Maaring ito ay dahil sa kahirapan sa pananalapi sa bahagi ng employer o dahil sa mga desisyon na wala sa kanilang control. Ang layoffs po is ito yung position mo sa trabaho tapos ito yung position mo sa trabaho na hindi ka nag-exist at hindi mo deserving sa termination. And yung fired is cause ng yung na-fired ka kasi may ginawa kahit hindi mo naman ginawa. And the next is effects of employee separation. Even employees who leave the company retain their dignity with this procedure because they have, without first being dismissed, themselves examine their careers and possibly already made changes that they would have made sooner or later anyway. Thus, it was an accelerating effects of some turnover, but also their own career reflection that had taken place, which the employee had called for. This was appreciated even though the entire process has perceived as anxiety-provoking and stressful. The overacting effect was striking. A significant proportion, fewer resignations had to be used, and it was noticeable that even employees who left were still constructively responsive to the company overall. Employee separation po ay kailangan na may handle ng sensitivity, direction upang ang mga employee na nagre-retire ay hindi makakapinsala ng damdamin nila. Kailangan ibalik ng mga empleyado na nagre-retire yung lahat ng ari-arian ng kumpanya na nasa kailalim ng kanyang pangangalaga. Disadvantage of employee separation. A major disadvantage of an employee layoff is that it increases the workload of other employees in the office. Increasing the workload of the other means their stress the levels automatically increase, causing them to come in all kinds of health issues like heart disease or even high blood pressure. Disadvantage ng pagtatrabaho is ano, kasi hindi na healthy yung hindi ka na unhealthy na yung health mo kasi may problema ka na sa katawan mo. A mass layoff in order to save company money takes a toll on all employees including the boss. Parang responsibility mo na rin kasi yung kumpanya to takes money para tumaas, including the boss. As a result of this, the quality of work which is delivered by these burdened employees deteriorates and they are unable to come up with exceptional ideas and thoughts. My inspirational verse is, "Guide in your truth and teach me, for you are God, my Savior, and my hope is in you all day long." Psalm chapter 25 verse 5. This is the report. Thank you po.